There's nothing I can do about it. The internet Florida does whatever it wants to do. I have absolutely zero control over the internet in Florida. I will do my best to make sure that the stream is top quality, but no guarantees. Okay. Now, as the world, the billions and billions of people that show up to my streams, okay? The billions and billions and billions of people that show up to my streams as they eagerly awaited to see, did Drew get stopped out? Did Drew make money? What happened to Drew overnight? Did we make money? Technically, yes, we did. Did we get stopped out? Technically, yes, we did. But if you know anything about the trade that we had set up yesterday, we had that trade set up to be guaranteed profit because it was at $444. So, welcome to the Wolfer Power Hour. I am your host, DW, Drew Wolfer, bringing you the levels, bringing you the trades, bringing you the gains, baby. And did the gold trade that we set up yesterday, did that play out, Drew? Drew Meister, Drew Dog, Drew Down, DW, D-Dubs, Dubs? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So we are going to drop a little bit of feel-good techno in the audio. Boom. And we're going to get straight into it, okay? If you're here from Twitter, which, let's be real, 90% of you are for some reason. 95%, actually. No, it's 90%. Scroll up, hit the follow button. We've been taking stupid, ridiculous, crazy gains, man. I mean, we 7x our account in 7 weeks on BitGet. We got another $4,000 profit locked in on a prop fund account that we have zero risk on. We be killing it, man. We be doing our thing. So this is a good day to wake up to gains, baby, on that gains train. So if you're here from Twitter, make sure you hit the follow button. If you're here on YouTube, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe, and then boom, baby, bang on the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever we're taking trades, whenever we're taking gains. That's the only thing I've ever asked of anybody. Make sure you show up. Make sure you show some support. I don't even ask you to do super chats, man. I just take your requests for the free 99. For the free, baby. And I just do it because I like to do it. And it makes me better at what I do, right? So, if you're wondering, I'll let Kanye tell you.
I've been doing this more than you. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't been doing the education. You ain't been doing the education.
I love Kanye, dude. He's so funny. He just always is off the rails about something. Here's our short that we had open yesterday on the stream live where I said, look, we might get stopped out of this. I'm setting my stop to break even. If we get stopped out, we're going to make $440 whatevs, right? We did. We got stopped out, man. This is what happens when you go to sleep. You know, as a human being, you have to sleep, okay? Now, I know you're thinking this, right? You're like, look.
How, Sway? You ain't got the answers, man.
How, Sway? How, Drew? You're the master's degree wielding basketweaving.com accredited university 3.93 GPA having bowling league president, badminton club volunteer secretary, and 3-time All-American in crocheting. Why on earth, Drew, do you need to sleep? And I am human. I am but human. Now I can do my best to prop myself up with aquapana. Well, first off, espresso, naturally, and some very refreshing aquapana, because if anybody knows what you come here for my resume, which I just stated. You come here for aquapana advertisements, and you come here for all of the stupid degenerate memes that I post pop up on my streams, and then my Gary Cardone impressions, man. That Bitcoin, baby. So if you're parched, quench your thirst with some refreshing, awesome artisan spring water, aquapana, brought to you from the region of Tuscany in Italia itself. From the bosom of Italia, you drink aquapana. Given to you solely by the family that brought you the Renaissance, baby. The Medicis. Thank you, Lorenzo de Medici. I don't think that you died without an heir. I really don't. I think that y'all changed y'all's name. Okay? But be that as it is, this is not a conspiracy theory channel. We're going to talk about all of the things that are happening on the Bitcoin charts right now. And if you've got altcoins you want me to look at, which I can tell no one does, because not one single comment about an altcoin that you want me to look at is in the comment section. And if that's the case, the stream is going to absolutely blow. It is going to suck to the furthest extent that it can suck. I'm talking maximum suckage. If you don't... Partita showed up. She said, I already know what time it is. Or he. Did you just assume my gender? I thought you was the most woke. Canceled. Drew's canceled. All right, so let's show you what happened. So as you can see here, we got about $4,100 in profits over the past 30 days. This is just a prop fund account. Here's some of the trades. That's whatever. You know what I'm saying? We took a loss on Bitcoin because we shorted yet again. It was up here. Whoops, I cannot. I gotta stop sharing my screen because I about leaked my email. All that good stuff. Let's do this again. Try this again. Almost leaked my email. I did. Right here. Just crazy stuff right here. I shorted, okay, because we had this channel down here, right? What is going on? Okay, sorry. We had this channel right down here, okay? We had the channel right there, so I shorted right there, right here. All right, and I took a loss on this. I ain't gonna lie. I should have taken my profits, but who'd have known? We got rejected from the top of the channel. We got rejected at the point of control. I could have taken my profits right dang there, man. $96,000 on that Bitcoin, brother. I could have taken my profits. What did I do? I did actually take my profits. If you look here, if you look at here, where's it at? Dag nabbit, where's it at? Right here. Where's the other one? I must not have the other screenshot, man. I took my profits right there on that Big Daddy Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm missing a screenshot. There's supposed to be 3 screenshots. Anyways, whatever. We made $480 today. $4,000 in the past like 2-3 weeks on a prop firm trading platform. Fund your FX. Great. We did get stopped out. We gave back some of them gains, man. We gave back some of them gains, man. Come on, give it to me. Here we go. All right, I'll show you what happened. Because again, you know, we're not supplementing our income by pimping our audience yet, right? Right? Let's look at our positions. So as you can see, we took a $550 gain. That was great. We took a $440 gain. We got stopped out on this trade in profit. And then I took that trade, right here. And then I set my stop loss just above this previous swing high. I think it was at like 98.2 something. And then we got stopped out, right? So we gave these gains back, right? We gave these gains back. It happens, man. Sometimes it happens. It is what it is. I mean, we risked like 2% of our account on that. It is what it is. We just bumped our account by 2%, so we risked it. We risked it for the biscuit, and we got stopped out, man. It happens. But then what did we do? We re-entered that short position at a better price at 98.5, right? And we're gonna see where it takes us. Let's check out the Fibonacci and see what the Fibonacci's telling us, man. It's a full retrace, man. It's a full retrace. Boom. I'm thinking we're probably going to come back down here. That's just my opinion. That's just my bias. See what the bigger Fibonacci's telling us. Not that one. We don't care about this one anymore. Come on, man. Give me that Bitcoin. Give me that Bitcoin, brother. Okay, let's say right here. Yeah, that's a 0.618 retrace almost exactly, right? So this is a good position to be shorting potentially, even all the way up here to about 99.2. Okay, I'm digging it. I like it. What is this Fibonacci telling us though? We want to see what that Fibonacci is telling. Why is this like this? Let's just delete this. Something got messed up on that. We'll just redo that fib. See if we can get the magnet tool on. See what that retrace was. Yeah, it's a 0.5 retrace, man. I mean, this is looking good for downside, in my opinion, right? You've got the 0.786 retrace almost immediately. Let's get all this other stuff off of the screen really quick. Now we'll leave that. Get this parallel off of here. Where's my fixed range volume profile? Okay. We get that off of there. Okay, so as you can see from this top to this bottom, we retraced to the 0.786. We front ran it. We retraced to the 0.618. We didn't quite get there the second time, right? Then we retraced to the 0.5, and then we finally got it the second time, right? So what's likely to happen? Probably coming back down and setting a lower low than this low right here, right? Which is at about $94,000. Where's my take profit on this? 93.4, right? And if you look at where 93.4 should be, let's see. That is not it. I got a bunch of stuff on my chart. Sorry. Where's my downward channel? Yeah. Okay, so here's your 93.3 right around here, right? So that would be by about Sunday, I would say. Sunday, we're getting about to the 93.4 range, and that's where my take profit is, right? So we'll see how this plays out over the weekend. I honestly think that this parallel needs to be moved now, right? Up to here. This parallel needs to be moved, and that's just that. If you're of the same volition, congratulations, like Post Malone would say. Congratulations. Boom, we got it right there. Now, I mean, you could Donna Goodo this thing. Absolutely. You can definitely Donna Goodo this and act like it is not here and that nothing is happening and that you are absolutely 100% legally blind.
I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
I'm innocent, man. P.O.P., baby.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a valid trend channel now, right? You just move it up. That's all it really takes. And this is, you know, TA 101. Sometimes you gotta move your friggin' what's it called, man. Sometimes you just gotta move your stuff, and that's it, and that's that. Let's see where this fib is. Okay, so this is 102K to 90K fib. My prediction is still that we're going down, baby. I mean, like, we're going into the dumpity dump zone. And the faster we get there, I hate to say it to people, but the faster we get here is going to be the better for us, man. Like, let's get out of here, okay? Let's stop, for lack of a better term, kind of like poo-putting around up here, man. Let's get down here. Let's hit the must-hold zone, and let's bounce, and then let's go up to new all-time highs. Let's kick off that altcoin season. Like, let's stop capitulating around here. This is boring. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think it's boring because I make money in these sideways trending markets that are like, blick up, 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 blick up. I'm going to make money off of that. But I'd like to make some life-changing gains down here on some spot bags, man. This right here, this is hard. This is hard to trade, okay? And I trade it, and I have a very good grasp of it and a high win rate with it. But, like, this is super easy to trade. Buy and hold. Buy and friggin' hold, man. And, I mean, as it sits right now, like, we're not going to hit a nice major bull run until we start taking out these lows down here. We start taking out this liquidity down here. No one cares about this liquidity up here. There's not much up there anymore. We took it out right here. We took a bunch more out right here. We're taking out the lower end of the liquidity down here, right? We've already taken it out. There's nothing here to take out. You got to come down here, man. The only thing that you haven't taken out is this. That's it. Because everything else got taken out over here, man. And I guess you could say you could take this out, you could take this out, right? But, like, that's it. This is a small range. Look at all of this. That's what they want to take out. So let's do it. Bust a mood in. Bust a mood in. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like T.I. said, bust a mood in, partner.
Mr. Bobby, come on down here.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
This is going.
Help me, Tom Cruise. Give me the dump so that we can get the real pump, man. We have not hit a bull run. Not on altcoins, man, and it's super boring. Straight up not having a good time.
Like, I'm feeling a little irked, or at least like irked adjacent, and then these guys bring in their bad vibes. Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time.
Straight up not having a good time, man. So, I mean, this is a decision point right here, in my opinion. Like this right here, this is a huge decision point at this 0.5 fib. Do you regain it and head back up to $100,000 and start taking out these previous swing highs, right? You got to take out this swing high. Let me get my magnet tool off. You got to take out this swing high. You got to take out this swing high. You got to take out this swing high. You got a lot of work to do, right? And then guess what? You can start taking out those all-time highs after you take out this swing high. And then guess what? These swing highs. And then guess what? Then you can start thinking about taking out that all-time high, right? But what really needs to happen, man, if you want to see like what is really bullish for the Bitcoin, brother, you need to take out the dumpity dump zone right here, my friend. You gotta take out the dumpity dump. The dumpity dump for the trumpity trump, man. This whole zone right here, from here down to here, is all liquidity that has yet to be grabbed, okay? I'm just saying. Like, they took this liquidity out, right? They took this liquidity out right here. Once they came down and grabbed this, they grabbed all of this over here. There's only one zone left that hasn't been grabbed except for this BS right here and this, right? If you're a market maker, would you rather have this or would you rather have this? That's where they make their money. This is the liquidity zone that they want. That's the one that they need, at the very least. Get this stuff off my screen. So that's what I'm seeing. I mean, I want to see this thing dump out. I'm just, not because I want to see crypto do bad, because I want to see crypto do well. I want to see a bull run happen. That's why I want to see this dump out and take out that dumpity dump zone. All theatrics aside, seriously, like, don't shoot the messenger.
I'm innocent. I ain't do nothing. I don't know what's going on. All I know is my side of the story. I can't tell no other story. I'm innocent. And Mama, I love you.
Not a good O, you ladies and gentlemen. POP, baby, holding it down. All right, let's check out some altcoins for people. I mean, at this point, here's your trade. You want to be real with it, right? You came here for the real deal, Holyfield, right? You want Drew to tell you what to do, right? Your RSI's heating up, baby. Is what it is. Bam, right? See what happens. Got downward sloping RSI, downward sloping price, right? Super overheated. What's your stochastic doing here? Again, super overheated, right? When that happens, you're favoring downside. So right here at this 0.5 fib, you're shorting. And if you want to be safe with your short, this is what you do. You enter at the top end of the trend channel. You place your stop loss above the previous swing high right here. And like place it outside of it. You might even go towards this swing high, to be honest with you, because they're going to hunt this swing high for liquidity. They might sweep that, right? And then you're targeting all the way down here to the bottom end of the channel, and you got a 2.25x risk to reward, right? And really what you actually want to be targeting is this down here. 91K. I would be okay with 93. I'm okay with 93.3 as evidenced by my profit. My take profit right there. I'm good with that. And I think that makes me like a G. I'm not 100% sure what that makes me, but it's probably got to be $1,000. Yeah, 1300. Dude, we've been trying to get that level for so friggin' long, man. I feel like that 93.4 level, it's been my take profit on all of these shorts that I took. All of these shorts, man. This short, this short, this short, this short, this short. Like, that was my profit target on all of them, man. And we just can't get it. So at some point, you got to come down here and smack this liquidity. And what you got to understand is that there's like all of this right here. This is all liquidity, right? And they want to take that. That's it. And they just took all of this, right? Well, the majority of it. They just took all of this right here, down here, right? So now this is all liquidity. All this right here. This is all liquidity. So 95.3 at the very least. Right there. So I'm short on Bitcoin right now, man. That big boy Trump, that bad Trump dumpity dump, Trump dump. We call him Trumpity Dumpity now because that's all he does is dump. Once you got below the $24 range on that Trumpity Dumpity, man, you knew what time it was. It's time for the dump. It's time for the Trump. It's time for the Trump to dump, man. What's our chart on? Is it on Bybit? Is it on some of that Bybit? Or is it on Binance? Woo! Trump hit a nice pump. Look at that bad boy. Hell yeah. Trump's killing it. He's back above the $21 level. See how it stalled out at the $24 level? Exactly what I was talking about. Okay, let me see. Do I have this on Binance then? Dude, TradingView. This is dumb, okay? Come out with a tool that tells me where my friggin' chart is. MEXC. It's got to be MEXC. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. You had your entry, man. You had your entry on this. And you had a profitable trade. Look at that. You had your entry. You would have entered here. You had a profitable trade. You would have exited here. Very simple. You would have placed your stop loss outside of this channel. Your risk reward would have been a 5x on that. That was great. This was the initial trade that we thought it was going to be, right? We would have targeted down here, but if you didn't take profit here, you suck. You're dumb. I don't know why you wouldn't take profit there. Let's see. Is there anything that we could expect on Trump? That bad boy retraced right back to the 0.5, but honestly, I don't think that's valid anymore. I think, yeah, 0.618 retracement exactly, man. Look at that. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Hit the $24 trend line I was talking about, the resistance. That was your profit target. If you longed this, that was your profit target. The 0.618 coincided right there with my $24, and then boom, massive rejection. Probably coming back down here to the $20 range. Boom. Could you create a bull flag here? Yes, you could. But is it likely? Probably not. Is this your bull flag? Boom, boom, bam. Do you come back up here to the $30 range? I don't know. I think Trump sucks. I think it's a terrible coin. I think it's a horrible coin. I think it has zero utility, man. Let's see what the what's a name's doing. Yeah, market's pumping, man. Market's pumping. Let's go back to Jupiter. I know we did some TA on Jupe yesterday. I mean, honestly, there's no trade here right now. There's no trade here. Not until you retrace to a couple of these levels, probably where the 50 meets this 0.236 at about 18 bucks. There's no trade here. If you want to be super risky and start longing here, hey, feel free. But I'm in the business of making money. I'm not in the business of risking money. Could this be a little cup and handle? If you start forming a cup and handy here, yes, it could. Is it the best cup and handy? Definitely not, because this would be your cup and handy. That would be a good cup and handy. Okay? So yeah, do whatever you want to do, man. Partita. Partita is a he, by the way, just in case everybody wants to know. In case you want to know. XRP's pumping. That does not surprise me at all. What do we have XRP on? It's got to be the Coinbase chart. Yep. Boom. I mean, that trade would have hit nasty style. We were talking about this yesterday. That if you entered here, you target up here, you didn't really have a chance to enter. This was your only chance. It kind of kissed this level. Yeah, I mean, you would have killed it on this trade, man. Now, here's your next likely profit zone is $2.90 at this 0.786. Can it continue to run? Yes. Is it going to? I don't know. I'm favoring downside on Bitcoin. Does that mean that it's guaranteed to go down? No, it doesn't. It could absolutely keep going. But my point is that here is your next likely resistance point to come back down here and then retest the golden pocket to start pumping back up again, right? So just watch your levels. These are your levels right here. I mean, this is super, super duper simple stuff. Fibonacci's, hold the must hold zone. Capitulation, capitulation, capitulation. Can't get above the 0.5. Finally do. Got caught up at the 0.6. Tried to pump up to the 0.7. Back tested the 0.618. Right? Back tested it within spitting distance. Not exactly and not perfectly, obviously. But you tested it within spitting distance. And I mean, that's that. Anybody else got any other altcoins? Sharon Gaylor says she wants, and I assume this is a she because her name is Sharon. She wants to see Pi. Let's see what Pi is. I don't know if I've heard of that. Pi Network. And this thing doesn't have a lot of charts. Let's try crypto.com. Oh my gosh. Sharon, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Sharon? Jeez, man. This thing has basically zero volume on it, by the way. You can tell by the way this chart looks. Like, this thing has no volume. I wouldn't be touching this thing. I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole if that pole belonged to my brother, and then I blame it on my buddy Devin. There's zero volume on this. That's why you're seeing this right here. Let's see what she said. Supposed to hit major exchanges on the 20th. I mean, I don't know how much more major it gets than crypto.com and Kraken. You know, like Binance and Coinbase, maybe. I think that here's so what you're thinking right there with your comment, this comment. So people front ran that. That's what everybody was talking about on Wednesday. And that right there, what you just said, shows me that that's exactly what that was. And then guess what? Everybody took profits and it dumped back down. When that hits those exchanges on the 20th, it's going to do this or it's going to go down. It's not going to pump because it's already, geez, man, it's already baked in. So all of this right here was those insiders buying because they knew that. And then they dumped on everybody. That's market manipulation at its finest. That's very, very clear to see on this chart. Yeah, I mean, could you go up here to the 0.78 or to 0.618 at 77 100ths of a cent? I mean, maybe, but there's like zero volume on this thing. I don't know anything about its fundamentals or its tokenomics, but you know, here's your supports. Those are your two supports. 11 100ths of a cent and 15 100ths of a cent. Would you buy here? Maybe. Maybe. I don't like rumors. I don't like rumors and news-based stuff. I don't do TA based on news and rumors. I trade based on technicals. And the way that this chart looks, it just doesn't look like it's priming for a run. This looks like a rug pull. In my humble opinion. I do appreciate you bringing it up. It's definitely gotten more volume over here for sure on crypto.com since over here. And if you want to understand why I say there's no volume, it's because of these gaps and these candles. Remember, crypto's a 24/7 market. There should be big candles and things happening on these charts, right? Like, let's go back. I'll show you. So, I mean, look at Bitcoin in the same, like this is a beautiful chart, right? Like this is beautiful. You can see the volume bars down here. Like there's clearly lots and lots of volume happening on Bitcoin everywhere. So, I mean, that's kind of, you know, yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you asking, you know, yeah, do whatever you want to do with it. I mean, if you want to take, I mean, the way I look at it, that would be a lotto ticket. It would be a moon ticket. Right? If you want to try and get a 7x on it, yeah, absolutely. Throw $50 into it, $100 into it, or something like that on a moonshot ticket, right? Maybe it does happen like that. I don't know. But you know, we'll see. Is this short starting to play out, baby? Is this short starting to play out, baby? Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see if it's playing out on my other platform. I got to make sure that I got multiple platforms, baby. Yeah, Dexter wants to see gold. Oh, yeah. It's playing out on this platform, too. Fund Your FX, my 50K prop fund account. Up $150. $150. That's enough money for pizza. Where's my pizza at?
Where my pizza at?
Oh, yeah, and good news for everybody that watches these streams and thinks that they absolutely suck, okay? I am going to get a new PC that can actually handle what needs to be handled from my streaming softwares and things of that sort. It's Friday Pie Day. $140 profit gets me my pizza for the night. And hopefully some aquapana to refresh my thirst, quench my thirst. Yeah, baby, let's get into some gold. We're going to look at that gold, man. Gold all in my chain. Gold. Hold on. I got to do the bit. You can't ask about gold and think I'm not going to do a bit. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Trinidad James, baby, you know what time it is. Let's look at gold. All joking aside, dude, we killed it on this gold trade. Honestly, I was talking about this. So if you know anything about me, you know that I am verified pro on verified investing. Go check it out just in case you happen to give an F, right? I do commodities. Okay. I do commodities. This is where you can read about my accolades, like my master's degree in basket weaving from basketweaving.com, one of the foremost and most well-respected accredited universities on basket weaving. It's an online university, best one in the world. You can go and read about me if you want to. Don't care. But my point is that I am the gold guy over there. So I always post, technical analysis, trade alerts on gold and stuff like that. So I actually, where did I enter my gold trade? Okay, so I entered my first short. I nibbled, just a little nibble, at $2,919. Then I entered again right here at 26 or 29.26. And then I entered again at 29.32. Okay, so these were all nibbles, right? Nibble, nibble, nibble. Then I had a secondary. I had a short at the all-time high. It did not get hit, unfortunately. I would have made more money. It did. And then I got one more order at 29.38. Bought the tippy top of it. And I bought that right here, dude. Like, I just woke up and I was like, this thing's going down. Boom. Straight to the 0.5, baby. Front ran the 0.618. Now it's losing the 200 moving average. I took profits right here, okay, at the 0.382. Okay, and then I took the rest of my profits right here at the 200 moving average because I said, you know what? I've got good profits on this. I don't know if we're going to front run this 0.618 or not, but I made this was a 1.3% move in the matter of a few hours for me. And I only risked 1%, 1.3% of my account on it. So I actually made 100% on this move. It was legendary, man. So here's what you came here for, right? So I exited right here at about 28.84 was where I exited the rest of my position. I exited 2/3 of my position up here, right just at about 28.90 something, 90 something. And then I exited the rest of my 1/3 of my position here because, again, what if you double bottom here, right? I'm not willing to risk my profits on that. Fine. Great. So anyways, here's my point. If you take this fib, we did almost a full retrace on it, and now we're right back down to the 0.618. Is this a good place to long? Maybe, if you want to scalp, but in my opinion, there is no trade here. You can start nibbling on a long here, but now that you've lost this 200 moving average on the 1 hour chart, unless you regain that quickly, there's no reason to long here. Actually, what I would want to do is I would want to see gold come down to the 0.618, the 200 continue to trend up, a rejection here, and then I would enter a short again to target 28.57. That would be my scalp trade on gold, right? If I were to do that. Now, you can also take another fib extension and measure it from this high to this low, right? And you can see yet again, we are hitting the 0.236 retrace. Again, the other reason why I took my profits at that target. And you actually saw those trades whenever I did my screen share showing you my profits on my whatever it was, right? Prop fund account. See what I'm saying? So that's kind of where we're at with gold right now. This is a wait and see opportunity, in my opinion. Like, do you enter long here? I don't think so. If you want to get, whoa, just deleted my fib, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. I just deleted my own fib.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Yeah, let's see what happens, man. I mean, gold's getting ready to close to, what time is it? I think gold closes in like 2.5 hours, and then it's closed until Sunday evening at, I believe, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, I mean, this is a wait and see scenario. See what happens over the weekend. Does anything crazy come in that makes gold gap down or gap up, right? And that's where you reassess. I've already taken a profitable trade. I would never tell somebody to take a trade here, right? Now, could this be a potential triple bottom? Yeah, it definitely could. Are you willing to take that chance whenever it literally just double topped at all-time highs? I'm not. Probabilities are saying more downside. But again, I'm also going to lock in my profits, right? I took like 6 hundo or something crazy like that on this gold short in like the matter of just a couple of hours. I mean, it took me, what, 10 hours to do this? I'll take 6 hundo for that quick of a scalp trade. Now, if you would like to see a little bit more thorough, like just a higher level analysis of this, right? Where's our fib? Yeah, this is it. This is it right here. These are your levels, man. Because this is the swing low after the previous all-time high taken up to the new all-time high. I mean, it showed you, it retraced to the 0.618, wicked through it and bounced again, double topped. I think it's downside just for now. Okay. Now, where could it actually potentially be going? I'll show you. So this is where we kind of had our previous all-time high, right? Right here at about 27.90. This was essentially the swing low from it. It retraced, set new swing highs, right? A swing high right here, and then a higher swing high. Then we had another swing low. This is our first higher swing low, right? So I measured that to the all-time high, and this could be bringing you to 2,721 bucks. I mean, if you lose this 200 moving average on the 1 hour chart, that's really bad news for gold. And take that, that's relatively speaking, right? Like, even if you take gold down here to 27.21, like, you're still really close to the previous all-time high, right? Like, of 27.90 something, right? Which is right over here. You're still within Haktua spitting distance, Haktua, of that previous all-time high. So, I mean, is it like all she wrote for gold? Absolutely not. Gold's going to continue pumping all year, baby. And that's why Verified Investing asked me to bring out a course trading gold for their people. And I did. I obliged that request, and I appreciate them for it. Now, your most likely scenario is that you actually come here. Okay, you come to the 2,800 range, and then you bounce. Depending on how long it takes you to get down there, I don't know. But this topping tail did play out like I was saying it was going to play out. And then, boom, we hit a nice little retrace, right? Did we ride it all to the 28.59 level like I was talking about? No. But we're at the 9 moving average here. There was just so many things that were telling me to sell and take my profits here that it lined up. It was like, whenever you're profitable, man, you take profits, man. That's why I have $4,000 in profits in, 3 weeks? Not even. 2.5 weeks on my prop fund account. That's pretty darn good. So I don't think anybody's going to argue with those results, right? And the people in the gold group are certainly not arguing, because we've got like a 80 to 90% win rate in the gold group of all this stuff that I've called out over the past 2 months. It's an insane win rate. We've been killing it. So I appreciate you asking about gold, man. Honestly. Adrian Kent's here. He says, yeah, buddy, I'm up in here. He said he's in there like swimwear, baby. He's in there like swimwear. He's in that like an unborn baby in the womb. You know what I'm saying? He's in here. So with that being said, man, I don't have any other altcoins. I'm going to give you guys 18 minutes of your day back. I know you come here to be entertained. I appreciate you. And, with that being said, I'm going to sign off here. I actually have to go pick up. I'm going to go pick up or actually order. I have to go to the store and order my new PC because it's like not the they don't have it in stock, man. Of course they don't, because the one that I have is super high powered, or the one that I'm trying to get is super high powered so that I can run OBS, all the streaming stuff like that, do good videos, things of that sort. So, hopefully the streams will be higher quality soon. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody for showing up. I hope everybody has a good #Friday Pie Day with their beautiful families. And, I will see you in the next video. We'll see how this short plays out tomorrow, man. We're already in 252 hundo in profit. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. We'll see how this thing plays out. We'll see if Bitcoin decides to keep going down. And, yeah, everybody have a good day. Peace.